The transmission began at exactly 02:28 a.m. No one noticed it at first. It slipped quietly into global networks, radio frequencies, satellite relays, abandoned communication towers. It didn't crash systems. It didn't spread like a virus. It just played, a looping broadcast titled. At first glance, it looked like low-quality content, grainy visuals, distorted audio, stitched together clips of strange and unsettling scenarios. The kind of thing people might scroll past, but those who watched it to the end never turned it off again, because the truth was simple. The stories weren't fiction. They were warnings. In a quiet apartment, a man sat on his couch, staring at his TV. He hadn't moved in 3 days. Neighbors reported a strange, flickering light through his window. When authorities broke in, they found him frozen. Eyes wide open, breathing shallow, unmoving. The TV displayed a looping animation, a character sitting, watching something, and in the reflection of the screen. The character looked exactly like him. A massive hydroelectric dam in the mountains began producing sounds at night, not mechanical, not structural, breathing. Engineers dismissed it as pressure shifts until cameras caught something beneath the water, something enormous, something pressing against the concrete walls from the inside. And every night, the breathing grew louder. A content creator uploaded a video titled Episode 27. But there were only 26 episodes in the series. Viewers noticed something strange. The video contained clips that hadn't been filmed yet, moments from the creator's future, including one where he turns to the camera and whispers, "Don't watch episode 28." Entire cities reported sudden audio dropouts. Phones, TVs, radios, all went silent for exactly 28 seconds. During that time, surveillance cameras recorded people freezing, not pausing. Freezing like mannequins, and when sound returned, some of them were missing. A group of teenagers filmed themselves exploring a reservoir at night. At first, it was just laughter and jokes. Then one of them pointed the camera at the water and saw a face looking back, not a reflection, something beneath the surface, perfectly still, watching, waiting. A family noticed their young daughter behaving strangely. She began repeating phrases out of order, walking in loops, smiling at empty corners. Then one night, she turned to her mother and said, "You're not supposed to see this version of me yet." Security footage from an office building showed a janitor entering a hallway. He walked for 30 seconds, then 1 minute, then 10 minutes. The hallway never ended. He kept walking, still walking even now. Residents of an old house reported hearing voices beneath the floorboards, not echoes, not pipes, clear whispers. One night they recorded it. When played backward, the message said, "We are below your timeline." People began noticing their reflections were slightly delayed. At first, it was milliseconds, then seconds, then longer. Until one day, a woman waved at her reflection, and it didn't wave back. It just watched her. An unused TV channel suddenly activated. No signal, no branding, just a looping animation. Every episode showed different people in different places, but viewers noticed something terrifying. The people in the videos were real, and many of them had already gone missing. People began seeing a second shadow behind them. It didn't match their movements. It lagged, twitched. Sometimes it moved on its own. A digital clock appeared on screens worldwide. No origin, no explanation, just numbers counting down from 28 days. Experts tried to shut it down. They couldn't, because it wasn't connected to anything. An entire town fell asleep at the same time. Every resident, every animal, unconscious, except for one man. He recorded what happened next. Figures walking through the streets, collecting people, like they were, harvesting them. A door appeared in a man's bedroom overnight. It wasn't there before. No walls had changed. It just existed. When he opened it, he saw himself watching. A woman relived the same day 28 times. Each loop, small details changed. People vanished. Buildings shifted. On the 28th loop, she was the only one left. Satellite images showed an ocean turning into static, not waves. Not storm-spalated noise. Ships that entered the area disappeared. And from the static, something began to rise. People reported cracks in the sky, not clouds, actual fractures. Through them, something else could be seen, a darker, deeper reality. People began forgetting things, small at first, names, faces. Then entire years vanished from memory, until some woke up, with no past at all. A video appeared that played backward, but when reversed, it showed the future, events that hadn't happened yet, disasters, disappearances. The final frame showed, "You are watching this too late. Astronomers discovered a second Earth, same size, same orbit, invisible until now." But something was wrong. The second Earth wasn't empty. It was watching us. Radio operators began hearing a voice in static, repeating one phrase, "We found you." Rain began falling in certain regions, thick, dark, not water. Those exposed to it began changing. Their shadows separated. Programmers discovered lines of code appearing in systems, not written by anyone, self-generating when executed. It displayed the same animation, episode 28. Explorers found tunnels beneath cities, massive, ancient, filled with structures not made by humans, and symbols matching those seen in the broadcast. People reported seeing eyes and reflections, not their own, different, observing, recording. The countdown reached 0. All screens activated. The final episode began. It showed everything. All 28 stories, connected. A system, a process, a harvesting protocol. The broadcast wasn't entertainment. It was documentation. A species beyond time had found Earth. They didn't invade. They studied, observed, and when ready, they began collecting. Each story was a phase, each anomaly a step, each viewer a participant. The final scene showed a person, sitting watching the compilation, realizing too late what it was. As the screen flickered, the camera slowly zoomed out, revealing something behind them. Watching, breathing, waiting.